All right, guys, I'm back. It is a lot colder now than it was before. We have this second shed, which is a chicken coop. I was considering leaving it up, but you start looking at a lot of the details. Like the wood is in really bad shape. It's rotten in a lot of places. Even this siding is getting all rotten. I think it's gonna have to come down. I could really use this area right now to get the camper out of the driveway for other projects. And I picked up a second van body to use for temporary storage until I get a new building built. So I've had a pretty serious problem with groundhogs burrowing in this corner. As you can see, these toe plates are fairly rotten. There's a lot of cool old lumber in here, but for the most part, this building is falling apart. This side, which faces the weather, you can see those boards are all rotten. That siding's all rotten there. So I think we're gonna have to go ahead and take this down. At the very least, look, you can see this doesn't even touch the toe plate anymore. So what I need to do is empty the rest of the stuff out. Things are getting really congested on this far side as I've been emptying things out. I've taken apart a half dozen vehicles over the last decade and apparently never thrown or scrapped out a drive shaft to them. So anyway, got a lot of junk in here. I think what I'm going to do is start peeling these siding boards off and maybe remove these studs. That'll give me a easier way to get some of this big stuff in and out of here, and then we'll see where that leaves us. I'm not sure how much structure is going to be intact after we start pulling off the siding. It's sort of the sheathing for this building, so it may very well fall apart once that siding starts to come off. All right, we're back here again at the shed. I brought some pallets over, and I had a couple things stored in here that are just heavy, a bunch of metal. So I'm just going to load that stuff up on these pallets so I can get it out of here. Get this thing cleaned out, and I guess we'll try and take down the rest of it. Okay, I've got everything cleaned out of the shed. And I've been trying to pop some of the siding off. As you saw, it's old, it's dry, it's splintering, it's not coming off. So we're gonna go ahead and take this down with the tractor, and then we'll salvage it from there like I did with the other one.
Are you gonna put this on your shows and send it to everyone?
Yeah. All right, guys, you want to stand back? What do you think, bud?
Good.
Good what?
I like it.
Liked what?
How you tore up it?
Yeah. All right. We're done with the tractor for a little bit, just because of all the nails. I'm gonna have to come in here and just hand pick some of this stuff. These trusses are nice and dry. I don't know. I mean, they're nothing but two 2x4s nailed together. I was gonna try and cut them out. Stay out of there with your Crocs, bud. Too many nails. Too many nails in here. I was thinking about trying to cut these trusses out and seeing if anybody else wanted them for something. But now that I see what they are, it's just junk wood nailed together. So much of this wood is just tore up by carpenter bees and rot. Everything else. Like, I hate to waste good building material, but there just isn't a ton of it here. Unfortunately, the shed did fall towards the garage. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought it would collapse this way. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it did a lot of damage. Maybe broke a little bit of the siding down there. So that shouldn't be hard to fix since we have lots and lots of siding here. You can see how I peeled the metal off. We're going to recycle it. Once again, just this stuff is in better shape than the stuff on that other roof, but I don't think it's going to be really considered reusable. It's full of holes, so this will end up getting recycled, and we're going to try and spare what we can of the materials.
I found a beehive.
That's not a beehive, that's just some spray foam. So we'll recycle what materials we can out of this. There's still a lot of work left, but the shed's down. Then we'll be able to use this space for other stuff, other projects, park the camper here for the time being, and hopefully build a bigger shop here. So stay tuned. We'll have. All right, guys, we're back with the sheds. As you can see, everything is gone. I broke down some of the sheds myself, stripped the boards. So this is what this second shed was trying to do. These tongue and groove was just wanting to split on me. I tried to be very patient and deal with it. Anyway, I sold some of the boards that I was able to salvage. Then I had a guy come in who just wanted everything that I had left. And I broke the sides of the shed down into panels big enough to fit on his trailer. And I just loaded them on with the tractor. So he just took it all in one piece, so he didn't have to sit here and try and break them down. I told him I was having problems with them splitting, so he was able to just get all of them. So those will be recycled. It's good to see them go to another home. And I got a little money to boot. So as you can see, we've started to break up the cement foundation to the second shed. So today we're gonna come in. I think I'm gonna try and use the forks to break this into manageable chunks, and then we'll come back through with the bucket and try and load into our dump trailer and get that out of here. So that's what's left. Tin is stacked up here to be recycled, and then just a little bit left here. This stuff is all pretty much broken up, not valuable, so it's all going to be put in the burn pile. And anyway, that's the project for today. Like I said, glad to have found a buyer for that stuff. Glad it's getting recycled, and now we can get some of these cement chunks out of the way. But we got all the big pieces in. The rest we just have to pick up with a bucket. Trying to load them towards the back this time so the dump trailer doesn't struggle as much as last time.